Hello everyone, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for August the 3rd, 2010. Now our first position for tonight is going to be in the equity markets. We're going to be looking at the S&P 500 futures. That's in the E-mini or the regular contracts. Now you'll remember that I've recommended buying the S&P 500 over the last several weeks, that it was my position that this was a corrective move and we were going to start moving higher. Well, we can see that that's happened. The market's come back, tested the 18-day predicted moving average from Vantage Point, and has subsequently now started to move higher. We've had some resistance in this 1120, 1118 area. That's now been taken out. We can see here that we've closed at 1121.80. So we're probably going to see a continued move higher on this after a minor daily retracement that we would see on a day-to-day basis. Now looking at our key level of support here, it's now at 1090, 1100 and 1108.30. So for tomorrow, our area that we're going to focus in on our trade is going to be in that 1110, 1108 area. Now again, we're using the three predicted moving averages as pivot support in this case. Our predicted true strength indicator is holding firm, as is the predicted MACD. And again, the predicted medium and long-term differences are nowhere near overbought territory. We have plenty of room to extend, and we would like to see this move start to gain some strength. We would like to hopefully see 1140, 1145 by the end of the week. That's what I personally would like to see. We'll see if the market cooperates or not. But now that we've identified 1108, which is our 3-day predicted moving average, as a potential entry point, let's see if that now coincides with our daily report from Vantage Point. Now it's very important that we use all of these indicators, the short, the medium, the long term, bring them all together and get the best possible entry point, again, that we can. Now looking at the daily report here from Vantage Point, we can see that we've got 1126.70 as a high for tomorrow and 1106 as a potential low. Our predicted short, medium and long-term differences are all positive. Now again, 1106 is a potential low for tomorrow. That doesn't mean it's going to hit that. We've got some support building in this 1108 to 1110 area, and that is the area that I would like to focus on for tomorrow. Now again, that is where the 3-day predicted moving average from Vantage Point resides, and we're going to use that as a pivot point to get into to reset those long positions. And then again, once we get that pullback, we would then like to see a move towards that 1125, 1130, somewhere in that area, probably 1126. Predicted high I think is very accurate from Vantage Point tomorrow. Very likely we're going to hit that area. So that's our first position for tomorrow. Now our second position, we're going to go back into the foreign exchange market. Now the Euro Swiss franc, again, I still see some very good opportunity on this. I talked about this extensively last week. We then got a subsequent, after a good move towards the 138.20 area, it then subsequently hit that area and then pulled back lower. But we can see that the major support area from Vantage Point has essentially held. We have this one little minor dip on late Thursday, early Friday, only to subsequently turn around and move all the way into the 136.93 area. Now, I've also talked extensively about this in the Forex Weekly Outlook, where I think that we're going to break through that 138 area and move substantially higher. Now, since we've closed at 136.93, we want to identify the key levels of support. 135.75 is our key area, 136.23 and 136.52. Now looking at this for tomorrow, we're going to go into our daily report and have a look at the daily report and see what we've got for a potential range for tomorrow. Now last week at this time, Euro Swiss franc was extremely bullish. So we can see here our short term is still a little negative, but our medium and long term are both positive. 136.21 is our low, 137.12 is our predicted high. So if we look at that 136.21 area, we can see that that coincides with the 8-day predicted moving average in this 136.23 area. Now we could see, now it's potential for you more aggressive traders, the 136.52 area is an area that looks good to me to potentially reset these long positions. Now myself, I'm long all the way down into the the original breakout from last week in the 135.50 area, 135.70 area, and I'm holding for a bigger move. Now I'm looking for areas to add further positions to my longs, much like what I've done in Great Britain US and Euro US. So in this particular case, 136.52 is a point of interest to me. The triple EMA cross is very fresh, and I think we have plenty of room to extend on this. So that's what the outlook, that's what we can see as an outlook on Euro Swiss franc. We want to remain bullish for now, and again, but we would like to see this 138 area get past this, stay above it, and close above it. Now, our third position tonight, we're going to go into the crude oil light sweet crude oil contracts. Now, you'll remember also that I have only put out buy signals on this for essentially since the beginning of June, even earlier, beginning of July, even earlier. So we can see that the market is constantly hugging the 18-day predicted moving average from Vantage Point. We had a significant amount of resistance in this 80 level. I'm just going to take a second here and draw this so everybody can see this. Now this 80 level, this lone candlestick here now has pushed above it. We've closed at 81.34, which is a nice break above the bottom of this range at the 79.50, 79.80 area. So we can see that the 3-day predicted moving average from Vantage Point comes in at 79.60. That is definitely a point of interest for us. That's where we want to get back into the long positions, and from there potentially we could see the 83, $84 a barrel here if the equities cooperate. Our US dollar continues to slide, another bullish signal for light sweet crude. So again, looking at this, we're going to go into the daily report from Vantage Point. We want that daily report to confirm that this range is going to hold, that we've got a good buy signal here. So we've got 79.42 as our predicted low for tomorrow, and 81.77 is the predicted high. Predicted short, medium, and long-term differences are all positive here. So for tomorrow, we're going to be looking around, I would say personally, around the $80 a barrel is where I would look to start getting long on this again, and I would like to see again by the end of the week 83, $84 a barrel. That would be good, but very volatile summer trading, so we'll see how this pans out. But for now, we've got our buy position and we want to get in there, and to get in there long, the 79.80 to $80 a barrel seems to be a reasonable area based on the analysis here from Vantage Point. Now again, using the triple EMA, we've got our other indicators up here. Our predicted true strength indicator is above the 0 line and is just made across to the upside. Predicted MACD also above that 0 line, and if we're looking at our predicted medium and long-term differences, they too are both positive, and none of these indicators, by the way, are overbought at this time. So everything looks good for an extension higher in the light sweet crude contracts. So those are the market positions for August the 3rd, 2010. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.